Hey y'all, how y'all doing this evening? Welcome to the Tea Factory podcast. Today we are going to be talking about the divorce of Porsha Williams and Simon Guobadia, and all commentary is alleged, and in my own very opinion, in my opinion, and so this is just going to be a quick video. I think the news came out yesterday. I know I'm always a day late and a dollar short, okay? But thank you for stopping by, and thank you for taking the time to listen to this video. Please subscribe to the channel, comment, like. Let's go ahead and review this and chit chat about their divorce. So it is finally over. Simon and Porsha are officially divorced. They are divorced now. She wins big against Simon. So yesterday, Tuesday, June 11, 2025, the hearing took place in Atlanta, Georgia, via Zoom. So it looks like the judge and some of the, maybe the attorneys or staff were in the courtroom. But it looked like Porsha and her attorney were at her attorney's office. And then obviously Simon was in Nigeria because it was via Zoom. So I'm going to start with Simon and his situation first. So everybody knows the story. Simon and Porsha were married. Porsha filed for divorce from Simon last year, February 2024. And, so they have been separated since then, or probably longer, okay? So then Donald Trump becomes president of the United States again. So when Donald Trump right now is in office, he becomes president. So, of course, the first time and this time when he ran, his big thing that he ran on was immigration, illegal aliens, they like to call them. I don't like to use the word illegal alien. It's more staying in a country illegally, okay? And so instead of using the word illegal alien, just, what do they call them? Just, staying in a country, coming in here illegally, or coming in here with the visa and then overstaying. So anyway, Donald Trump is in office, so his big thing is he's going throughout the country, collecting people, gathering people who are here illegally and sending them back to their country of origin. Simon is Nigerian, and Africa is the continent. Nigeria is the country in Africa, so he's Nigerian. So he has been coming to the United States since the 80s. He first came here, I believe they said in 1982, came here on a visa. He overstayed, and then back then, sometime in the 90s or something, he had gotten deported and sent back, and then he came back. So he's been coming back and forth, and overstaying all these years. So fast forward to 2025, Donald Trump is in office. Like I said, he's gathering everybody and their mother that they can find that are here illegally and deporting them. So Simon was detained by ICE. ICE stands for Immigration Custom Enforcement. So he was detained and he was in jail for several months. And then at the same time going through this divorce with Porsha Williams. So he gets deported. He gets sent back to Nigeria. Then yesterday they have the court procedures to finish the divorce. So therefore they had to have it via Zoom because he was in Nigeria. And so Porsha ends up winning. The judge sides with Porsha. He gives her, he upholds, rather, I can't even talk. I'm so sorry, guys. He upholds the prenup. So Simon, he is required to pay Porsha $40,000 a month in alimony, and she is granted ownership of her, or it says there, but I thought it was her Rolls Royce because I thought Simon had given that to her as a gift. I don't know if it was a birthday gift or a wedding gift, but it was some sort of gift. So if you gift something to somebody, whether you divorce them or you're no longer friends with them or whatever the case may be, I thought that you get to keep that because it's a gift. Some people do want their, they do request gifts that they give. They do request them back. And you're not being a cheerful giver. You're being, petty. But anyway, in the court proceedings, it says that she gets to keep the Rolls Royce, and she gets $40,000 a month. And then the judge also ruled to enforce their prenup, and then also the house. So the house, Porsha gets to live in the house from 2024 to 2027. So right now we're in 2025. So she has 2 more years, and she has to decide whether she wants to remain living in that home or sell it. And if she sells it, because it's a marital home, Simon has 50% equity in the property. So she has to buy him out if she decides to sell the house. And I think even if she decides to stay after 2027, she has to if she wants to stay after 2027, she has to buy him out. And then if she sells it, then she has to give him half. So that's how it works. If she sells the house, she gives him half. If she stays in the house, then she has to buy him out. That's how it's going to work. So I think that she should stay in the house. I like that house. I think it fits Porsha's style and her aesthetics because it's like a modern home. And then the other houses that she was looking at on episode 13, I believe it was episode 13, if my memory serves me right, when she was looking for a house with her sister Lauren and her mother. So, and that house was a nice house. I like that house. And so, yeah, I mean, she has the funds to purchase a new house, or she could stay at this house. The decision's hers at the end of the day. So they were saying that the house is $7 million. And I believe when they purchased it, it was $5 million. So that's like, what, a $2 million equity? Wow. That's good. That's real good. Then that just, but then also that just says how expensive the housing market is in the Atlanta area. Actually throughout the whole country, but here especially, it's gotten really, really bad. It used to be you can buy you a decent house in a decent neighborhood for a decent price, but those days are long gone. It's hard to find. It's hard to find affordable housing in the Atlanta area now. So she wins. She's divorced. She gets the car. She gets the house. She gets $40,000 a month in alimony. And so she won, and I'm sure Simon was pissed off, and he probably had a lot of choice words for the judge. Now, the next question is, though, how is this going to be enforced? Because Simon is deported. He is in Nigeria. So how I guess the judge would know if Simon wasn't paying it because Porsha would tell her attorney, and her attorney, of course, would report it to the court. But he's deported. He no longer lives here. So it's like he's like, what are they going to do if he doesn't pay it? They're going to send him to jail? Like how? He's in Nigeria. And then already he doesn't respect the law because he was here illegally. Kept coming back and forth illegally and staying and overstaying, instead of just trying to get his citizenship. I don't know why. Like, why didn't he try to get his citizenship before he married Porsha? Even like when he was with Fallon, or even before he got with Fallon, whoever he was with. I mean, you don't have to be in a relationship to apply to become a citizenship. So he should to become an American citizen. He should have just got his American citizenship a long time ago. People do it every day. There was no reason for him not to do it. And then especially when he was married to Fallon and when he was married to Porsha, because he was married to American women. Both are American women you were married to. It probably would have been a lot easier and faster for him to get his U.S. citizenship, and that's when he should have did it. But he didn't did it. He didn't do it for whatever reason. You know, they say he's a scammer, so no telling why he didn't do it. But that's what he should have did. But so now, moving forward, we're in 2025. He's deported. He's in Nigeria. And he may even go to Dubai. Or he also has a house in Costa Rica. So he might go live in Costa Rica. He might go live in Dubai. He might go live in Saudi Arabia. He might go live in London. Or he might just stay in Nigeria. You know. And he might sneak back into the good old USA and be right back in Atlanta again. So, but my thing is, how is the judge going to enforce, you know, the car is not a problem because she has it. The house is not a problem. She's already living in there. My question is, for the $40,000 a month alimony, how is that going to be enforced? Because he's probably sitting over there in Nigeria talking about, nah, I'm not paying you nothing. And what they going to do? Send me back to jail? How? They don't have jurisdiction over there. So it's going to be interesting. We will be following this story because this is a very interesting story. I mean, in terms of how they're going to make him pay the $40,000, that part. But shout out to Porsha. She won. It's over. And that's it. And that's it for this commentary. Thank you for stopping by the Tea Factory podcast. We'll see you on the next video. Again, you guys don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment, like, but more importantly, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video. Thank you.